Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, Kick, or X, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Skunk Tape, Jay Prowse, Mike TW, Bass Rib, Karen, Sovereign, Spastric Julius, Candlebars, Rib Small, John Amos, Randy, K-Mac, Paolo, Ray, Doug, Denver, Nate, Lou Gobin, McGruff. We got Walter, B-Clam, Trade for Pips, Dylan, Bullet Traders, DS, Justin Prowse, Trade to Win, Scuba Steve, Ribs Mod, Otter, Paul Yoon, Eddie's Bong, Lou, Mike, Brady, Steven, NLV, Cheese Chaser, Shay, Nate, Anubis, Yamba Willie, Dead Cat, Allergic Rabbit, Cube Q, DC Trader, J Star, Big Guy, Yolanda, Fat Elvis, Navy Guy, Frankie, M Moon, Justin Prowse, good morning. S Ray, good morning. Romeo, Tarbog, Yolanda, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rocott, Manifest That Ished. Rib Scott. Oh, goodness. Poppy Trades, Pie Trades, Don Burberry. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Rap? Mike says, nice royal flush last night. First time ever. First time ever hitting a royal flush on the machine. Crazy. It's wild out there in those streets. Well, market is doing market-like things. I want to go through and do some top-down charting in a little bit once we get some more people coming in here. I know it's early. Do you folks know that it's like Fake Friday today? It's like real Friday, but fake Friday. You know that? What's up, Sign Riders Driver? I ain't gonna be live tomorrow. I ain't gonna be trading tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little screen detox tomorrow. It's Baby Friday today, which is why we get NFP today instead of tomorrow. So, I'm excited about that. I'll tell you what. 3-day weekend, baby. Lewis says, all right, Rips, you bet me. Slow down. Just because the Diddy trial's over doesn't mean we can talk like that again. Take it easy there, Lewis. He says, I've used Ninja Trader exclusively for over 2 decades, so you've got me to try wealth charts. It's a nightmare trying to learn a new platform. It is. I agree with you, but let me make it easy for you. I'm going to give you my wealth charts code right meow. Right here, right meow. There you go. That's for you, Lewis. Go to import layout and put that bad dogger in there, and you will be cruising. You will be cruising, my friend. We are looking at the biggest swath of data for the day coming out here in 24 minutes, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. That data is going to come whether you like it or not. So you better buckle up. How'd you end up doing on the last batch of Apex? Couldn't catch the end of the kick stream. Exactly the same as the prior batches. Almost identical. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, pretty much almost identical. Well, damn. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, shoot, I haven't even seen, like, where am I at on my Whoop last night? I got 6 hours of sleep last night. Not bad. Did I avoid processed food? I think so. Had some caffeine. All right, cool. There we go. Journal has been journaled. New all-time high loading as data releases. I mean, dude, yes, it very well could. Dude, this is crazy looking back at this again. Yeah. What crazy. Look at this. You can see this algorithm has just been going up and up and up and up and up. And it never got filled. Awesome, you're doing that. There was something else to set up if you don't know it. What's that? Guess Diddy is gonna enjoy prison. He'll get exactly what he was looking for. Is he still going to prison? I thought he's like, it's all good now. Isn't he just getting like time served? I didn't really look into it. Isn't he just getting like time served or whatever? Isn't it over? Yeah. Well charts. Yeah, no, the layout, it saves everybody time, you know? And you know, if you get through the operator error part, anything that's happened on wealth charts has been like anything where I'm like, oh dang, it didn't work. It's been operator error. Like I didn't have a button clicked or like the correct account selected, you know? How did the casino session go yesterday? Saw the royal on your story. That was it. Got that royal, baby. I think we're going to do some just chatting today. Bookmap has no time frame. I mean, you can set a time frame if you want. What's up, Sarek? Is bad news good news today or bad news is bad news for the market? It depends. I mean, it can go either way, really. You remember the Fed is talking about employment a lot, so if there's a miss on employment, I think it could be crafted to be a good thing. You know? Can you trade a TPT eval on NFP? Let me see. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure yes. I'm almost positive, actually. Let me see, because they sent an email. Yeah, it's only Pro and Pro Plus. So yeah, evals are chill. Got 2 out of 5 guilty, but it was the lesser of the 5. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the sentencing and all that. Who knows? Who knows, dude? Oh yeah, my sunglasses are done today. And then the dude's shop is closed Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the 4th of July weekend. The dude's going to be taking like a vacation. So that's over by Red Rock Casino. So we could do some like full-blown table game streaming over at Red Rock whenever you folks are ready. Gooselmoss says, hey, Ripseed Kick Peeps, on my way to Lake. Catch you Monday on IRL. Or on IRL. Happy trading. Nice, dude. Thanks, buddy. Nice. You kind of time period on Bookmap. Thanks. It's called time slices, for example. So yeah, you can do time slices. Yeah, up there. You can. There's a little stopwatch. You click the time slices. I don't use it. I just zoom in and out with my mouse wheel. Mouse wheel is goated, dude. Where do you stream for poker? Do you do it live? I've never streamed live poker, but it's maybe something we could do in the future. But all of the streams that I'm on are like official streams. The next one's coming out this month, I think, end of month. Actually, let me see if they have their schedule put up. News is coming out here in 19 minutes. 19 minutes till the news. Let's see, Poker Go schedule. Oh, they don't have it up on the schedule yet for No Gamble No Future. Because, yeah, I mean, the World Series event, or World Series of Poker main event is what's taken up all the time. Do you believe in passing props in very few trades? I mean, if that's your MO, but if you're an accomplished trader, yes. If you are a beginner trader, no, because then you don't get market experience and practice. So I would say, take it slow. Ilana says, missed your IRL yesterday. Yeah, we had a natural royal. It's crazy. It's wild. That layout was a huge help. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, that layout, like, it's so hard when you first get into a new platform. It's pretty daunting. You don't really know what to do. All right, so let's do some charting here. Let's start like with a clean chart, actually. Let's see here. Duplicate tab. Wait, why did that open trading? I don't want to do trading. What the heck? I'm trying to do trading in this window. And then make a copy. Let's call this one NQ Fresh Stream. I can't type. Dude, can't type right now. There we go. How do I keep opening the trading panel? I want to trade. Am I connected to my trading? Hold on. Yeah, I'm still connected. Okay. All right. Turn that off. I think that should be good. I need to get rid of all these drawings too, but. All right, start the 4 hour here. We don't need any of these drawings. All right, that should be good, right? All right, so we are looking at this 4 hour range first. This one right here, I want to see. Perfect. All right. Get my drawing tools right here, all the way to there. Right there. Okay, perfect. So now we have our zone. Got the opacity of 5. All right, so there's our zone. And then where is going to be our main support area out of this is going to be right here on this line. So we're going to draw that. Should be right there. Boom. And then up top here is going to be the main resistance area. And then for comfortable liquidity, we want to do, this is our backstop line. Right there. And then we can change the color of this right here. Have that be like a nice little pervy. There we go. All right, that seems good. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so initial range of support is betwixt these two levels here. Get a 50%. See here. 50% of that is going to be right in that support, which is perfect because it's the point of control. So we can call this 1 hour POC. Get that to be like, you want to see it yellow like, there we go. All right, so that's what we got here. And then we'll go down to the 15, see what there is sort of in this intraday area. I would say, yeah, because that's another POC there. This block right there. We'll put this red. Lower support. Boom. All right, great. We got it all now. So we have our range that we're in. We have our backstops in. We're gonna do this on the right. Yeah. Cool. Should have all these lines. I love the lines on my chart. There we go. Boom. Did we miss anything? I think we're good, right? This one. It's so funny. It's the actual POC. There we go. Done. And now we can turn on Spaceman. Boop. There we go. Now we got everything. We're ready to trade. We got it all. So basically, because we're at all-time highs, we have things basically holding us up here. Previous day low is important. We already have that on our chart. If we break previous day low, this is the first backstop we're looking at. If we break that below, I mean, we could crater all the way down there. So there's a lot of different areas of interest that I'm watching here as we're going to be trading this. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. We have the biggest swath of data for the entire day coming out in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Good morning, MC. Looking to take advantage of the TradingView sale and get your insight on which plan to choose. What are the options? Last time they had a sale, they have a big Black Friday sale every single year, and you can buy like 10 years worth of subscription at their Black Friday price. So that's what I would say. Go for that one. Let me see here too. I think I have a session volume profile I can turn on. Yeah, these are my session volume profiles, which are great. Cool. Yeah, it is 35% off right now, as well as 50% off your first account that you buy for Tradeify. Surely doesn't move the market more than 100 points. Well, we're worried about the afterglow today. If there's any afterglow. I'm not really concerned about what's going to happen on the actual print itself. Like, we know that the print is going to do something perhaps, but I'm worried about the afterglow. Am I playing the main? My buddy's in it right now. When is the last flight, McGruff? First backstop 330, spot 75. I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon, but this is where I want to be having, you know, information at least for next week. We're going to bring this chart back up for next week. So somebody's asked me, like, how do we chart our levels? That's what we're looking at. That's why we go so far back, because eventually I think we're going to have some sort of negative news eventually, and we can look at maybe retesting this level at some point. Could be next week, could be 6 months from now, could be never. But but never say never. Saturday is the last flight. What's today? Thursday? Maybe I play tomorrow? Well, I don't know if it's gonna be crazy tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. My buddy made a deep run in the Win Millions thing, or the Summer Millions or something like that. He got 7th place. I don't know what it paid. I think probably like 200,000 or 300,000. Let me see. Win 10K buy-in. What is that called? Poker news, maybe. What happened? Win Summer Classic. That's what it was. Let's see. Wait, Nick Petrangelo? No, that was last year. Doo-doo. I don't know if I could ever be like a tournament grinder full time. Seems like, I don't know. Seems like a lot. I wish there was a way that I could see the, oh, there we go, results. I wish there was a way I could see what I wanted to see. Oh, there it is. Does Wealth Charts provide volume profile, or is it an add-on cost? It provides it. You can add it in the indicators, or you can click the globe icon and turn on volume by price. Globe icon in the bottom left. Your YouTube follower got 2nd place yesterday? What? That's crazy. Did they post the, let's see. Let's see. No, wait, 521. Oh, it's probably at the top then. Oh, they only have it posted from July 1st. Wait, hold on. Did they post this? No. I don't know what the 10K. Oh, there it is. 10K championship. Oh, so they didn't fill out the final table yet. Anyway, my buddy got 7th. I played on him with, his name's Art Parman. I played with him on Cash Flow a bunch of times. Oh yeah, you know me, girl. There you go. Hello. You got 359K for 10K buy-in. Pretty good return. You ever play table poker games? Yeah, I played 100, 200, or 200, 400 is usually the games I'm playing. Anybody know why Rips is muted? Can't hear him. You gotta change your sound settings. You gotta change your sound settings. You gotta change your output settings. That has nothing to do with me being muted. Trying to get into it as well. What do you recommend for a buy-in for a smaller table? Play 1-2, 1-3, or 2-5. Those are like, you can buy in for $100 or something. But just play for fun. Don't try to be a pro poker player. Too bad he heard none of that. Yeah, there's people helping him. So the expectation is unemployment rate is expected to go up by 10 basis points. Non-farm is expected to tick down to 106,000 versus 139,000. So we're expecting a cooler print, is what I gather here from what this person is yapping right now. We have a lot of areas of interest. So once this comes out, we can start to see what areas of interest we want to be getting into for regular trading hours. Yeah, get those likes up, like Crypto Trade says. Let's go. Is it bearish for NQ? Well, if we have a beat on those numbers, I think that it would be better for the NQ. Would signal a strong economy. What is the, no, never mind. I don't know why it's not working. I thought it was Control Windows key Z to do the window resize thing, but I guess it's not. Hold Shift maybe? Control Windows Z for the sizers menu. I don't know why that's not working. All right, whatever. We'll just run it. NQ will drop to 22,700. All right, good luck. We're holding 830s right now. Like this is the level that's holding right now. So below that could get quite interesting. We have TPT accounts to trade. We have Tradeify accounts to trade. We got nothing but time, baby, except for liquidity is going to be drying up as the day goes on. So we just have to be careful. Let's see how this print comes out. I'm gonna be zoomed out on this one, because I want to see everything. Order book is cleared out in the S&Ps here and the NAS. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to everybody. Now there's one I'm looking for that pops up like the window. Yeah, I can't think right now. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Control Windows Z is the one I'm looking for, but it's not working. So maybe like I have something I need to, you know. Yeah, only trade news on TPT evals, not on TPT pros. You can trade news on Apex. You can trade news on Tradeify, Top Step, MFU, all of them, except for TPT. Good luck, everybody. 30 seconds. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. 30 seconds. $106,000 is the number we want to hit for non-farm. That's the estimate. 106 is the estimate. Let's see how, if we overshoot it or undershoot it. And, oh my God. 147,000. Wow, unemployment at 4.1%, below estimates. So, seems good. 1/10 below estimates on unemployment. That's a big print. Jobless claims lower, continuing claims slightly higher, unemployment rate lower, May trade balance lower, non-farm higher. So more non-farm payrolls, so strong jobs. This could be in line with the Fed possibly cutting rates sooner than expected. Do we go for 23,000 a day? I think it's going to be weak for fixies, to be honest with you. Long bond is down 3/4 of a point right now. 10 years up 6 basis points. 4.35 on the 10-year. Way stronger than expected. So, I mean, that's weird. Interest rates are up and then equities are up. I don't know about that. It's weird. That seems wonky, doesn't it? I see a lot of overhead supply coming in too. Amazon's cooking, Nvidia's cooking. Is Nvidia going for... Yeah, Nvidia's back at 157, going for 158. It does look like the bottom wants to fall out. To me, at least. It does look like that, but... I mean, it could just continue to rise. It looks like it's soft to the downside. I'll be right back, though. I'll be right back. Actually, I want to leave you with Bookmap up. Hold on one second. Where's... Wait, that's not Bookmap, is it? Oh, that's Tradeovate. Hold on. There we go. Leave you with that. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's see what happened while I was gone. Pull back to 900s almost, and then we're still juicing. S&Ps are still going too. S&Ps just took out that 62.95 level. So we are making new all-time highs on this right now. So nice pullback to 900 if you got that. Still juicing. Anybody in this thing right now? We are ready for EU's Vonderland said we are ready for a deal with the US on tariffs. It's so funny how they come out with that news like right after the print too. Small caps got whacked. Did the Rusty go down? Back to here. Oh my God. What's happening in the Dow? We never checked the Dow. There's other instruments out there. Get back, thank you. All right, so we came up, we put in a new high, and now we're coming back down to earth. Still haven't taken a single trade yet. I'm just watching. Best part about these prints is that we get the entire day to have the afterglow, which is lovely. Too scared took 1K. Too scared to took 1K. 892. For what? You'll ask me. Just hit for 39K. Happy 4th to you and the white buddy. I'm out. Good for you, man. Way to lock it up too. Dang, dude, 40 G's. That's sick. I wonder if we're just probing to see like if there's heavier sellers up here and then we just drop like a rock. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not in this right now because I don't know which way we're gonna go from here. It's holding some, like we're making a higher low here. 1 minute. Like we've made. Ding, ding. Like we're currently in a little bit of an uptrend. Let me draw this better. Like we're currently making a higher low. Right along here. But now it's breaking down, so is that gonna be the break? My brain is in the gutter right now. Looks a little droopy. Sorry, was long, hit 892 profit and took it, not holding. Nice, very nice, T-Bruce. It's gonna end down. You're sitting on your hands right now. Nice. Yeah, I'm just watching. We've had, I mean, you can see right here, we have a little bit of a point of control, temporary point of control in this box. Like right here is where the temporary point of control is. If this starts to get soft, it can roll tremendously, but I also think that it's probably not a good time to get in short yet. Maybe for testing the break of 900s. Let me see, fire up maybe these take profit accounts. Where's my trade today? Try this for a breakdown here in our take profit test accounts. I'm short right now looking for a break of 900s to the downside. If we do break that, we're looking at the break of the previous 4-hour high. If we do break that, we can have a roll. Big, tremendous roll. We have 2 contracts on per account right now, short. If we settle in here, I'm just gonna pull the ripcord. Adding to this for the break of 900. Adding again for the break of 900. Sit, sit. Gotta change this here, there we go. Oh, this is like some cumbia right here. If this doesn't break lower, then we're gonna boogie out of this thing. Nope, we're out. So little hesitation there at 900. If we continue to reject up here at 910, I want to try that for the second test. It's not cumbia? What is this? Oh, sorry, bachata. My bad. Why did I say cumbia? Duh. What an idiot. What a moron. Dude, this just shows you how stupid I am this morning. Bachata. So this is on our TPT test accounts. I still want to get that break of 900. I'm going to try this again. I'm in 5 contracts right now. Trying this again for the breakdown. Below 905 here. I'm doing this in my prop accounts because I don't want to be doing this in my real money account. See if we can get this break of 905 to the downside here. We're rejecting a little bit. Be better. I know. I gotta know my cumbia versus bachata. There's a little bit of support coming in here, but if we break down below 905, I think it could yammer lower. Okay, it's breaking. Looking for the 900 test here for that nice big old breakdown. Sit, 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 sit. Do I think 23? I gotta cover that. Doesn't want to break 900 for us. Come on, dog. Do you think 23,000 will be a target today? I mean, if it continues to hold these key levels, for sure. We're just holding at the previous 4-hour high right now. You see this? currently holding. Doesn't want to break yet. Oh, as I was showing that chart. We got to stay locked in, chat. We got to stay locked in, chat. S&Ps are looking soft here, too. We got 3 contracts on per right now. If it goes out above like 9-12 halves, I think we're out of this thing. We got about 15 minutes now until the top of the hour. Adding. If no sellers are showing up here, then we're out of this. We got 4 contracts on per account right now. Sound like you on a golf course. Sit! Sit! All right, going for that break now. 900 break. Come on, sit! Get down there. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a breakdown. We got to watch 62.85 in the S&Ps as well here. Should have that breakdown here. There are still, I was just about to say, there are still buyers down there at 892. Let's see if we can actually add on this reject here. We break back 900s, we can go for it. Right there, keep running it. A lot of bids underneath that 900. Watching here if we can tickle 890. Should hit this right. Yeah. Keep getting so close to getting that 892 halves that I want. Richard, what do you think? You think we're going to tickle 890? I'm going to try to feather out a little bit here. Okay. Feathering out some more. And out. There we go. All right. Well, a little bit of a recovery. I'm not going to hold again for this break of 890 and test it, even though we got it. It's just because it's popping up so much. You know, just keeps going. Popping right back up. Anybody catch that short though? This is a TPT. This is not Apex. We still have our Tradeify over here. These are Tradeify accounts. Straight to funded. Short from 920. Nice. What did I tell you when that print happened? Did I ever say like, hey man, this thing looks like it's gonna blast out and we're gonna make new highs? Or did I say, this looks really soft like the bottom's gonna come out? Which did I say? Remind me. Which one did I say? Did I say the bottom's gonna drop out, or did I say, hey, we're gonna blast off and make new highs? Which one was I talking about? I was like, hey, this looks very, very soft up top. It looks like the bottom's gonna fall out. There you go. Hopefully you folks took that information and made something happen for you. There you go. That's the thing that, I don't ever want this to be a signals stream where you're watching to get signals on what you should be doing. Instead, I want to ease you in. I want to give you a little wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. You know what I mean? Like, I want to give you a little bit of that. If I give you that, then hopefully you can start to see these things for yourself. You know what I mean? That's the goal here. What made you think it looked soft? I'm watching the order flow. The order flow was extremely soft to the downside. They kept on putting heavier orders up top, soft bids below. And it was like eating big orders and then dropping. Eating big orders and then dropping. I'm redoing the office I built and getting Bookmap. Do you need to rebuild your whole office to get Bookmap though? Come on. I don't think that's a necessity. Now, conversely here, as we are dropping, we are not finding aggressive sellers, but that could also be because we're not at the top of the hour yet. So we are slowly bleeding here. What's up, Occidental? Thanks for being here. We just need the play-by-play. Yeah, you should demand that too, as a viewer, that you get the play-by-play versus like somebody just being like, bro, we're short here. But why? Why are we short? You want to watch the tape and have that described. What prop firms does your code work on? MFU, TPT, Apex, Tradeify. I think that's it right now. I'm pretty sure. Do I have any promo discounts on Bookmap? Yeah, code RIPS will get you a discount. This also right here. We retested the midpoint. Reject. Right back down. Nice T-dubs. Put the link in when it happens for what? What are you talking about? What's my indicator? Well, first of all, we drew a bunch of big, beautiful lines. Look at this. We drew all this morning. First backstop 1 hour POC, main support, lower support, bing bong, bing bong. But the one you're probably talking about, let me get back to reality here. The one you're probably talking about is the one that gives me all of these levels. The Spaceman BTC. Okay, so we're hitting first bounce now, and why? Look. Ready? We're gonna draw this together, and you should be drawing this on your charts too. Right here, the topping area of this market. Right here, this was the previous high of the extension. So we make this a nice little dotted line, dashed line. Let's make it dotted, we make it purple. No, we need to make it something we can see. Green. Okay, there we go. Biggity bounce slide ride. There we go. See? Topping area right there. Bing bong, a ding, a ding bong, ba bing, ba bing bong. You see it? Biggity bounce slide ride, shake that thing to the right, push it down, push it up. Boom, that's dynamite. Who knows that one? Ribs, could you maybe explain how exactly you read somebody that's being trapped on the tape? I really think I need to do a Bookmap thing. I want to do like a 30-day Bookmap crash course. I don't know. What do we do, chat? What do we do, chat? Bro, Ribs, I bought a starter MFF 50K and Tradeify 50K growth. Past MFF now. Failed Tradeify because I placed a buy and a sell at the news. Why'd you do that, dude? Come on. You're better than that. Bop. I don't know what we call this one. Whatever. It doesn't need a name. There we go. Step 1 to learning Bookmap. Watch for 10,000 hours and see how the market reacts. There you go. That's the correct answer. So breaking down this topping area right here would potentially bring us to the VWAP. Potentially. That's available through Bookmap website. I wouldn't bother. What is? Long now? No, I'm flat. Got nothing. We're down on these right now. I have 2 TPT Pro 50s as well. How long do you have to wait after the news to trade? Is it 5 minutes after the print? Pretty sure it's 5. Little Finsky. Where do we want to see like reclaims now? So if we're watching this, going back to our drawing tools here. This previous 4-hour high is reclaim zone. Change this. Boom. Okay. So any kind of liquidity that starts auctioning back above this, we get this reclaim zone and it holds, then we're looking for longs. Right now we're betwixt this zone. So this is the no trade zone. We don't want to trade this because chances are it's just going to chop. Okay. Perfect music for being Miyagi'd right now. You see what we're saying? You see what I'm saying? Just be patient. Just wait. Is it going to reject at the reclaim zone or are we going to take it out? And then we can take this prior zone right here. Watching right here. If we go into another chop zone here. So we're watching for all of this. Right now we're curling up. We could easily sine wave out of this. This is why we don't get in this now. This is the no trade zone. It's 1 minute before and after on TBT. Thank you. Bookmap sale starts tomorrow. But I'll talk about it on Monday because I'm not going to be live tomorrow. Who was asking me about Global Plus? Somebody was asking me something. Yeah, banks are closed tomorrow, but the futures market are open. Actually, I can post the bookmap code on my Twitter tomorrow. That could be helpful, I guess. Tomorrow is 4th of July here in Murica. So who's in control right now? Buyers or sellers? Easy answer, right? Oops. If buyers were taking control right now, where would we be? We'd be in the reclaim zone. The discount code does not seem to apply for the global lifetime membership. Don't worry. Tomorrow when I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post the code. The deal is going to be insane. Let me tell you what the deal is. I could probably talk about it right now. Why not? Okay. It is going to be 60% off 3 months of Global Plus or 60 and 6. Dude, squawk, shut up. 60% off 3 months of Global Plus and 60% off 3 months of Bookmap data. Or 40% off Global Plus annually. Okay. I don't know why they didn't start the promo today. It's kind of silly, but yeah. That's what's going to be available. So that'll be available tomorrow. All right, what's going to happen here at this reclaim zone? Let's see. Let's watch. Right now, look at where that wick just wicked into. The reclaim zone. Draw these zones on your chart. Let the market whisper to you. And then again, we have to be watching the lower end of this right here. Whoop. Got to be watching for that. Take this, put it up there. We have the same. That's another thing too that you can do to measure the strength of a trend or velocity. Just copy your same trend and see if it's the same exact velocity. It's pretty similar, right? Pretty similar, not the same, pretty similar. So right there. Yeah, 40% off of a year over 3 months. Yeah, it depends on if you're going to use it or not, right? I think it's great. This music has me in a vibe right now. I'll publish it on Twitter, okay? It'll be active tomorrow, but the sale goes from July 4th through July 11th. So it's a full week long. If you miss it, like if you're not at your terminal tomorrow, It's okay. Monday you can do it. Saturday, Sunday, whenever. It's okay. No rush. No rush whatsoever, baby. This music sounds like a snake out of the basket. That's my favorite way to trade, is with my snake out of its basket. It's my favorite way to trade. Huh. What happened, everybody? What happened? Does everybody see? This is why, if you're not actively drawing on your charts, you can lose. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, Rips, when you mentioned it, how did you find the reclaim zone? We looked at where the bottoming hour, or the bottoming area of that extension was, where we started to find the first bouts of reclaiming, first bouts of buying liquidity, and it lined up perfectly with the previous 4-hour high. And do you remember, what did we say about this zone, by the way? What did we say about this zone? Talk to me, people. What did we say about this zone that we're in right now? What did we say? Is it a yes trade zone or a no trade zone? And why are, and is that, okay. If you think that is good advice, drop a W in chat. If you think that is bad advice, drop an L in chat. Let's see. Let's see who's figured it out. Boom. We're learning together. We're staying out of chop. We're not getting completely by this market. Doesn't it feel nice to not actually get by this market? Isn't that nice? You stand up for yourself and you say, nah, dude. Hey, market, you're not going to me this morning. Why would we trade that? That's some dirty shit. You know what I mean? And we can just wait. We got the whole day. And that, like, where's all the stress right now? It's dissipated. We're just chilling. We're just big chilling. Now, we're currently breaking down of this trend, but it's still in the no trade zone. All right, we're still in the no trade zone. So we don't touch it. We say, all right, market, do your thing. We're going to tell you. Market, I want you to talk to me. Tell me what we're going to do. Now, one of the things that you could set up for yourself, if you really like are hankering to trade, I wouldn't recommend that you do this, but if you're really hankering to trade, let's just say that once it breaks anywhere in this zone, you can put a stop above, like right at that wick, and then you could be targeting a breakdown of this zone. But let's see, look at the, this is not even a one-to-one trade. So that's why I'd avoid something like that, because like hopes and dreams are going to get you to say, okay, let's at least get a VWAP test, but that's still only 1.2 to 1. Like you would need to have your stop just above that wick. And that's why I think like just staying outside of this no trade zone, that's the nuts right there. That's the nuts, right? Got all the time in the world. Don't need to jump in a trade that only gives us 1.23 to 1. You know? You see what I'm saying? Makes sense, right? Now, let's just say that we had like speedy targets to the downside. Let's say that we're going all the way to the lower end of the zone. That becomes a pretty decent trade. But again, that feels like a lot of hopium that you're huffing on over there. Look at this. Imagine if you're a short, you're like, oh, I'm just going to take the rejection of the reclaim zone. And then it starts to break this line. You're like, I'm going to add to that. Well, you did it in the no trade zone, you knucklehead. And now you're getting clapped. Your cheeks are catching a huge standing ovation right now, because you traded in the no trade zone. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? Do you use the trader map filter to remove the bots? On Bookmap? No, I like seeing it all. I want to see everything. You can have two charts open at once. Financial advisor Rips. Yeah, no. Rips is not a professional financial advisor. I'm an unprofessional person. I know nothing. Would I long if it broke out? Well, I want to see what happens up here. Because remember, this is the second area where we can run into some chop. So I just want to be patient. Right now in Bookmap, what I'm seeing is a ton of overhead supply coming in as we're pushing up into this area. S&Ps are going to look a little bit different, but I'll show you on the S&Ps. We're not pushing as violently. So something like this, we're looking for a reclaim out of that area. It's not there yet. Go back to the NQ. A lot of overhead supply, projecting right at the bottom of our zone there. Totally expected. If we go all the way up to this midpoint, you're going to have a whole mess of sellers that are going to be covering right out of here off of that bounce zone. Covering right off of here. What other time frames do I have? I got 15 minute over here. I got 1 hour right here. And I got 1 minute up here that we're doing together. We are coming to the quarter hour in about 12 minutes. 12 minutes for the quarter of the hour to come in. So we wicked into that zone. We currently are rejecting. If we hold the reclaim zone now on this pullback, then I think that we can assume that buyers are in control right now. Your stream slows down? I've never seen that before. Is that only on Kick? What does overhead supply mean? It means that there are people placing offers passively, and that's what makes the market slow down on its trajectory to the north side. Because if there's a lot of people that are selling, you have to have a number of buyers that have to buy through the amount of contracts that are being sold on the offer higher and higher. If there's a lack of sellers, it's much easier for buyers to move the price higher. It's an auction. Let's take a look at the 5 minute here. So on the 5 minute, we are currently encroaching into the zone where if we come up to this 50% retracement and we still have buyers in control, from what I see on Bookmap, we have a lot of people that are stepping up bids, but we still are running into overhead supply. Nvidia's pushing up, Meta's pushing up, Microsoft's pushing up. In fact, all of the Mag 7 right now are showing a lot of green candles. But because the market is about 25 minutes from opening, what we're running into is algorithms are not completely turned on yet. Once the market opens, they're going to turn on and we're going to start to see a lot more liquidity entering the market. So even though this is grinding higher, I'm still seeing a lot of people placing heavier, thicker orders above us. So that could lead us to have a lot of overhead supply, which will give us, like if we have a bunch of overhead supply that is just being added all through this area here, those are people that are net short. And if they continue to put up heavier offers and thicker, we're going to run out of buying steam and it will roll back down. Conversely, if those offers start to dissipate and we have a lot of shorts that are covering and putting themselves up on these bids, we're going to see the market grind higher. So it depends on what happens when the algorithms turn on. Hey, Rivs, do you think you trade better in one direction of the market? No. There are some people that can only short or can only long the market. I've been trading for long enough that I can trade the market both sides. Or I'd like to think I can trade the market both sides. I made a lot of money earlier this year going to the short side, and then for like the other 2 or 3 months, I think it was mainly to the long side because the market was rebounding and it was going up from those lows. So really just following the motion of the ocean, the movement of the market. All right, back to the one here. We're back in the zone. The breakout area of the zone is up here, going for that current year high. We are still grinding, but we are running into, again, heavy overhead supply. I'm currently flat across the board here. I'm just trying to be patient. I want to see what happens after the market opens, because right now we are doing a huge V-shaped recovery, but what can happen on something like this and where I don't want to be in a position right now? It's like, oh, why wouldn't you be long right now? Well, if we come all the way up here, we pop off a lot of these stops up here, and then maybe the market opens once we get up there. It could just drop like a rock where we're seeing all this overhead supply coming in, right? And I don't want to have a position on until we have the market opening, because this is giving us all of that pre-market information that we need right now. My data tells me I'm better going short than long, but I'm working on that. I mean, it could just be a limited scope of data as well, you know? It could just be a completely limited scope of data. So I would say just relax, relax. You can see the shorts of the book map from what I understand. I mean, you could do it with just time and sales if you wanted to. Currently rejecting at the tippy top of the zone, harsh rejection, but I don't trust it. Still, again, either side. I don't want to be in any trade right now. Equities are still pumping right now. So right now we had a lot of these folks that were long holding this area right here. They got paid and we saw a sell-off. We broke back above that reclaim zone because that was the previous 4-hour high. And now we're holding above that. We're challenging potentially going back to making all-time highs. That's what we have on the docket right now. Time and sales is much harder to read than something like Bookmap, because Bookmap leaves behind the breadcrumbs, like the bubbles are your breadcrumbs, and you can see what happened. You don't have to read it in real time. Most hedge funds won't even let the traders take shorts. They keep those 16-year-old nerds in longs only. Possibly, right? Yeah, Nvidia is pushing up here too. If Nvidia takes out like 159 halves, there's a good chance it'll auction above 160. And I mean, you have to assume that there's a lot of people that are in puts. There's a lot of people that are short in Nvidia. Do options expire today, by the way? I'm thinking they do. I'm pretty sure they do. Let me see. Yeah, they do. All options are expiring today, so we're gonna have that pressure as well in the market. All right, folks, like the stream. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with Bookmap up on the screen here. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. We are back. Give me a second. So far, only one trade. We took one or two trades, I think, in TPT. We had a TPT short, and then we covered, and then we tried to short it again, and we made back like 90% of what we lost. So Looking for a short after market opens potentially? Maybe. I mean, if that's what the order flow and the market structure suggests, yeah. I wish I was a time traveler and I could tell you, but I'm not. So all I can do is take the MGI, market generated information. I could see some whippiness too. I want to try to I'd love to nail a trade on our personal where we can have like a clean move. And that might take an hour for it to show up. So we'll see. Triggered you to grab a Celsius. There you go. How long have you been trading for? 11 years. This is my 11th year. I started 2014. I'll tell you the exact month. Let me tell you right now. What was it? TD options. September 23rd, 2014. Make sure I don't have any information here. Here. So this is my 11th year. I don't know when I opened the account, but I got approved for options trading September 23rd, 2014. So there you go. That's your birthday? Well, sick. Meant to be. Nice to have you in here with us. Here's my column setup. Is that on your left-hand side or your right-hand side? Here, this is my setup that I use for RFL. Send you a screenshot. There you go. That's how mine looks. 5 years into futures? No, longer than that. I'm trying to think when I took my first futures trade. I think it was like 2017, 2018 maybe. So I'm 7 or 8 years into futures. Bunch of playground smack talk. What is? Assuming the dollar total P&L is your personal account? No. I haven't taken any trades on my personal. Zero. P&L is zero. Cero. En serio. How come my trading view not moving even though I purchased real data yesterday? I don't know. Are you still trading the personal account after 700K withdrawal? Yeah. Why would I stop? What do you mean? How was the 2018 Trump tariff market? There wasn't a 2018 Trump tariff market. It was a Trump tweet market. Do I use price ladder? Yeah. Depth of market. Of course. It's right here. That's it. There she blows. Of course. How could I not? So in hindsight, you can see, this is what I like to do too. You see the trade setups that you missed. I mean, we nailed the zones, right? Look at this, top of that zone, bottom of that zone. We nailed these zones. We had first rejection here. We probably pulled back exactly to the mid on this. Let me see. Almost. Pretty dang close. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we pulled back to the midpoint on that. That was almost the exact midpoint right there. Was that pullback. So we retraced 50% before we went higher and we knocked out that next zone. Am I streaming casino like yesterday? I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. We'll see. My sunglasses are done and that's right next to Red Rock, so we could stream table games, but I don't know. We'll see. That's the reason for Global Plus. No, Global Plus, you could still run it exactly how I'm running it. Like this is just, you could run this with just Global if you wanted to. You're thinking of the Super Dom. You don't need the Super Dom. But Global Plus has all the bells and whistles, you know. All the bells and whistles. The bookmap settings I can't show because it doesn't show on screen the way that the capture works. So no, unfortunately I can't. Are table games excluded for the EU? I think so, yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. Did you not just buy a pair last week? I mean, I got a problem with buying sunglasses. Hey man, just wanted to say thanks. Both the info and the chill place to hang out. Real life is kind of tough right now, but you make me smile every morning. Thanks, man. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. My guy. Appreciate you, man. Russian President Putin will be calling President Trump, I think today, is the latest news right now. We are 12 minutes from the open, folks. $12 more minutes until the open. What inspires you to pay it forward the way that you do, Rips? Because I hate being idle and I love being active. I don't know. I can't sit still, and this is something for me to do, and I love, it turns me on seeing other people saying that this is helpful to them. I hate my own birthday. I love everybody else's birthday. I like Christmas because I like to gift people things. I'm the weirdest person. If you ever try to gift me something, it turns into the most awkward thing in the world. My wife, again, was asking me 2 days ago. She's like, oh, you want this and this for your birthday? And I was like, dude, stop. You want this and this for Christmas? I was like, stop. I don't want anything. I want nothing. It's weird. Just chill, relax. What inspires you to pay it forward? Wait. Oh, you're asking both places. I was like, yeah. I already answered that. I actually really enjoy streaming. I enjoy doing this. It helps my own trading too, but I also it's just fun to do. Trading alone sucks. I traded alone for a while. Then I traded with a group. And then some of those people in the group were lying about how well they were doing, and that was annoying. I like trading with our crew in the morning. It's fun. You know, we got 1,000 people on Twitter, 1,000 people on YouTube. We got 400 people on Kick. You know, it's fun. Yeah, I can't, dude, I hate birthdays and Christmas when it's talking about, for me, I can't stand that. Dude, no, stop. Please don't. So awkward. Couldn't find a group I vibe with till this. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. I think we have a fantastic group of people. We weeded out all the knuckleheads. We got a group that's clutch here now. All right, so we didn't auction back down below the reclaim zone, which is strong for buyers, but anything can happen here off the open, so I just want to be patient. The goal is to be patient off the open. Try to nail some trades if we can, if the market is giving us some good MGI that says, hey, we should be long, we should be short. Deep down, you're a softie? I mean, I guess. Ribs, have you ever indulged in auction theory and footprint charts? Yeah, that's how I started trading, was doing footprints and auction theory, market structure. Yeah, the two books I recommend are all about that. Trading in the Zone and Mind Over Markets. Mind Over Markets and Markets in Profile. Trading in the Zone is also a good one, but it's more psychology. I do follow macros, of course. I think it's very important to be paying attention to what's going on in the global news landscape. That's very important if you're going to be a futures trader, instead of sitting here and being like, why did the market do this? Okay, so Bookmap released their 4th of July sale? Are you sure? It says July 4th for me, so maybe they did release it early. I don't know. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll do it right now. You can try it, see if it works. Let's see. We got 9 minutes. We got time. All right, let's see if this works. I'm gonna post this on X right now. Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's see if this works. All right. Let's see if this works here. All right. It is now posted on my Twitter. I'm going to link you to the Twitter. Da-da-da-da. All right, here it is. There's the post. There you go. There you go. Stream keeps going dark. I don't know. It shouldn't be. We are 4 minutes till the open. 4 minutes till the open now. And we are still rejecting the tippy top of the zone, but buyers look like they're in control right now still. S&Ps have some liquidity above 6,300, so if we take out 6,300, this thing can go hog wild. If you're having any issues on YouTube right now, just jump over and kick. There's no issues over there. There you go. Head over into the stream over there. No issues. There you go. The harder conditions that you learn in, the better you will be as a trader, because when the market gets easier, you're going to be dialed in. That's how it works. So if you feel like these are difficult conditions, which they're, I mean, arguably they are, you'll be better when the market is more chill or more something your speed. which is fantastic, right? If it going to grind higher, why wouldn't you get in at the bottom of the reclaim zone? I didn't anticipate that it was going to continue grinding higher. If I would have, I would have. And plus, like I said multiple times, I don't want to be in a position when the market opens because there's going to be so much order matching going on that I don't want to be like, let's imagine that I was in a big, beautiful long here and then the market opens and all of a sudden the market literally just rips down. And instead of me being able to just open short, rip that to the downside, now I'm caught in this long and I have to exit here and now I'm only catching this much of the move, right? I have no idea what's going to happen off the open. Right now we're going for the yearly, the all-time highs right now. All right, so we just made new all-time highs? Pretty sure on that push? Yeah. We are inside 2 minutes now, inside 2 minutes. Still haven't taken a trade on Percy. We've taken a trade on TBT, haven't taken a trade on Tradeify, and we're ready for this market to open. Hey Rips, I wish I would have been trading during the COVID market. I know all you guys got paid. It was a great market to be a trader. It's a lot of my friends started trading during COVID, but they subsequently lost what they made. So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Even if people won, you know. Yeah, I just don't trust being in this market before the open. All right, 45 seconds now till the market opens, folks. 45 seconds. Let's see what happens. Are we going to go to the bone zone or are we going to go to drop town? I mean, dude, equities are curling up heavily right now. Heavily. We have 63.10 liquidity, 63.20 liquidity in the S&Ps. This market could be grabbing for all of that. All right, 15 seconds, everybody. Good luck. Good luck out there. Hope all your dreams come true today. Wishing you all the best. Five seconds. And markets are open. Amazon, Microsoft driving higher here. Wow, really driving higher. Driving. 6,300 is in sight right now. Looking for 70s to the north side here. So we got the open rip there. Open rip, add, cover at the top. Good for 20,000. Folks, please, folks, take your seats, please. Folks, take your seats, please. It's only $20,000. It's only like a teacher's salary in less than 5 minutes. Please take your seats, please. Hectic Rogue says, why do you take your trade then show it? Because I can do what I want. Because you see this? This is an AMP account. This is my real money. This is a real money account that I've been trading. This is my money. And I can do exactly whatever the I want with my own motherfucking money. And if you have a problem with that, Hectic, you can email me personally and ask for a refund for your time for watching this stream. Oh, wait, it's free. It's free. Oh, it's free? It's free, huh? I don't know, that scared mentality just saying. Well, here, I'll check you out here. Watch this. You'll never be seen ever here ever again, and nobody will remember your name ever again, my friend. And I just got $20,000 richer in less than 5 minutes. What did you do, you f***ing bum? What did you do? What did you do with your morning? I know you didn't make $20,000 in less than 5 minutes, because that's what I did, buddy. That's what I did. Tell you what, if you apologize right now, you apologize for being such a knucklehead, I'll give you half of what I made. You got 10 seconds to type. You got 10 seconds to type it. Oh, wait, you're on mute. You can't type anything. Oh, shoot, my bad. Dang, that would have been nice. I would have loved to give you 10 grand. My bad. Dang, so sorry, man. My bad. Sorry about that. Ah, goodness. I love no matter what you do on a free stream, there's always going to be somebody. You make $20,000 of real money in front of somebody's face, and they still find a way to complain about that. You know? I think you need to find yourself some better vibes, my friend. So we took out 6,300. That was the clutch move for me going into that trade there. We have since pulled back when I exited that trade. We open added to it on the first pullback, the very slight small pullback that it gave us. Who else caught the long? Who else caught the long? He's mad because he missed the move. Buddy, I missed the whole move yesterday. I didn't take it out on people. You know what I mean? What if he's genuinely asking and not hating? They have post history, and I could read it all. That's the best part. Some people think they're like sneaky like, and then you go and you look at their post history. It's like, whoa, you've actually been watching me, staring at me for the last 6 months, and every single conversation that you've started has been from a point of hate. What a weird way to spend 6 months of your life, though, watching somebody that you absolutely hate. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? This person's been watching me for 6 months, hateful comments for 6 months. Like, buddy, do something better with your time. You know what I mean? All right, back to the charts here. We have not pulled back to the prior month high. So the next zone that we watch for pullbacks is going to be right down here. Right there, previous month high. That's on pullbacks, if they come. Right now, NVIDIA is tussling to the north side here. She's getting tussy-gussy. You don't leave runners? No, I covered at the top. Long in my no trade zone, got out of the market, hit all-time high pre-open. Nice work there, Northwoods. Very nice. Oh, we are number one on crypto and kick. Nice. All right, here, I'm thinking about if we just go kick exclusive right now. We still got the 50-minute opening range developing. The market's only been open for 6 minutes, mind you. So let me see actually how long that trade was. I just want to see for posterity's sake. Today's the 3rd. So let's see. And I'm going to be exact about this. That was 1 minute and 14 seconds. 1 minute and 14 seconds to make $20,000. Bro, I love these things. I love the market. I love this so much. I love this so much, dude. Hey, Aaron, check it out. You can go right here. If you are not wanting to see ads, it's right here. Just take your tuchus on over there. Very easy. So yeah, 1 minute and 14 seconds. I'm sorry, dude, but like, I feel very proud of something like that. I feel extremely proud of something like that. That makes me very proud that I've been on this journey. This is my 11th year of trading, and that I can click a few buttons when the market gives me a setup like that, when we're careening towards 6,300 in the S&Ps, which is a huge zone of liquidity. And I can literally sit there, click, 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 click. Wait for it. Minute 14 passes, click, 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 click. And then I'm out. Like, bro, that is the dopest job in the world. I'm sorry, but it is. Thought you said Nvidia is booling up. That's a good thing. Booling up is good. It came all the way up to 159, kissed it, and rejected. There should be illegal. I agree, dude. I don't know of any like actual profession out there where you can make money legitimately, $20,000 in a minute 14. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what's funny too is like we were the market's settling. I'm going to tell stories now. What's really funny is that like we were playing this stupid piggy game yesterday, and we almost got the grand like 5 times. The grand for that thing is 11.7K. And like, I swear to you, and I'm just being honest, we hit the grand. I would just be like, can make more trading. You know what I mean? Like we hit that grand for 11.7. We didn't, but I'm just saying if we did, I'm not gonna be too excited about it. You know? I'd just be like, whatever, dude. That was a great trade. I got 12K off of it. Nice work there, Niles. Just past 2 take profit trader eval accounts rips. Let's go, Johnny. 20K in a minute equals 1.2 million. Yeah, dude. I would love to keep up that average. So again, somebody asked me on stream, why would I sell? Why would I leave a runner? Because I was confident that we were going to sweep 6,300, and I don't have any confidence after that. And if it goes and it goes, and I could have made 60,000 on the trade, that doesn't matter. That's not how I trade. I don't hold in hope. I get the points, I get out, and I'm done. I don't care if it runs 1,000 points from here. That's not my setup. That's not my trade. That's not what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Quantum Cat says that didn't take 1 minute 14 seconds. It took 11 years and 1 minute and 14 seconds. There you go. Yeah. Thank you, Bullet Traders. Appreciate you. Bro, sure has good vibes. Keep it up. Love you. Love you back, buddy. This is crazy. Did anybody catch the short? This is crazy. I did not expect this because there's so much divergence right now between the S&P and the Nas. What is cratering? Meta is coming back. Microsoft's pulling. Yeah, equities are pulling back in the Mac 7 here. I don't trust the short though. Remember, we're watching our zones, right? We're watching our zones. Wait, what do you mean? I made 20,001. What do you mean? Oh, no. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. I'm like looking at my P&L. Dude, I made 20,305. Mr. 305. All right, let's watch this zone here. 62.99 is being bid right now in the S&Ps. Nice, Niles. We'll see you over on Kick. Yep, we do have news coming out here. The next slice acito of news. If you caught that short, by the way, God bless you, because just take it to that zone and cover. Like, look at it, dude. Again, bro, where do we bounce from? Bingity ding ding dong. If you're not drawing on your charts consistently, like, start doing it. You'll feel like a wizard. Bro, you know what? You know what's crazy too? Is like, listen, here's some real talk. Yesterday, I didn't take a single trade on the Percy Jackson. But I was talking through order flow the whole time. I got 4 or 5 different DMs from people. I had 2 people on Discord. There's 1 person on Instagram. Oh, and then Twitter. And the person's like, dude, because you talked me through the order flow today, I made X amount of dollars. Now imagine like if I was only doing it where it's like, I gotta show my trades. Those people never would have taken those trades because they're counting on the idea that, oh, I can't trade unless he's showing that he's taking a trade. I didn't take a trade yesterday in the Percy. Bro, that person, there's the most that somebody texted me that they made was 20K. So I don't know. I feel about that. I feel like, you know, that's the juice. Commentaries, golden following trades is not the way. That's what I think. And I think that people get frustrated about it. Like we had two people that were talking that they're just like, the reason why they're talking is because like, they're just, I don't know. Maybe they shorted the open. I don't know, dude. I can't imagine, like, dude, I could never imagine going and watching somebody for 6 months straight and every single day just trying to talk some amount of because you're just like, I don't know, dude. The point of the stream is to be helpful for people. I don't get why anybody would think or do anything otherwise. Like, you don't like, go watch somebody else, dude. Go watch somebody else, you know? For Bookmap, could I get away with global or do I need global plus? Global is fine. You don't need global plus. Code MC20 or code RIPS on that, or the code I just posted on my Twitter. Let me see. Oops. Where's the thing? Ding, ding. There. 30-second chart. It started to dump off the open. We go into it. We get the first hesitation pullback, adding into that. Second hesitation pullback, adding into that, covering the whole mess there. Basically at the exact high. That was the trade. Who was asked for that? Dusk. Does it make sense? Using the Monday high, previous month high, previous quarter high as our band of, we break that out. First pullback, second pullback, cover. And you'd say like, well, why would you even add here? Bro, me adding here still gives me some point. Like, what is that spread there? 69, that's still another 20 points there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what momentum trading is, dude. Momentum trading is like, you got to be locked in. You have to have no fear. You have to add on pullbacks if you're strong and long. Like, even if you're short, you can add on pullbacks, pullback pops, you know? So. Services PMI 52.9, so coming in a little bit hotter than expected, I believe. No, cooler. So that's the S&P Services PMI there. Coming in slightly cooler than expected. Just curious, love your content. How come you don't show your live trades in the live? I do from time to time, but like, dude, the last thing I want to do is thinking about like, oh, let me change screen. Like, I'm locked in, dude. I'm locked in. I'm making $20,000 in a minute 14. I'm locked in. I'm literally locked in. I don't know how else to tell you. I'm locked in. I'm not thinking about, I should change my screen over. I should do this. Like, I'm locked into a trade. Go back and look at my face, dude. I'm literally locked in, you know? I'm sorry, but like, I love streaming and everything, but like when I have a chance to make $20,000 and I could, like, think about it. If I fumble any amount of, like, it's moving, that's a minute 14. If I fumble any part of that trade, I can instead make $20,000. I can make $16,000, $15,000, $14,000. Add that up over time. That's going to cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Do you see what I'm saying? Focus on making 20K or showing for the free. Exactly. Like, dude, I got to be locked in, man. You don't like it, find somebody else to watch. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Go back and watch me. Go back and watch my face. Like, I'm locked in, dude. I'm freaking locked in. I don't use margin. This is a cash account. I mean, there's margin, of course, because it's a futures product, but my margin is on one contract is $20,000 or no, 20,000 per 10. So for 10 lot is 20,000. Yeah, 10 lot is 20,000. So 2,000 per contract. Mine's doubled because my account balance is over 200,000. There she goes again. Yeah, I mean, this is not what I want to be trading right here. But do you see where we bounce and we're rejecting? We're at the point of control. We're bouncing at The previous month high, this is the area that we went long off of right there, was that break. Pullback, break. You can't see it on the 1 minute, but we had multiple points where we had micro pullbacks is what we call this. Micro pullbacks, because if you see that wick, that's a micro pullback. Micro pullback, pullback. This is the final pullback ad that I had. Pullback. There you go. That's your tell. And that's the thing is, like, I used to think about, like, oh, I should be worried about how I look on stream. I don't care, dude. I don't care if I look like the biggest moron on stream. As long as I'm making 20K in under 2 minutes, I'm happy. Thank you for the free gifted. Appreciate you. Not the free gifter, whatever it was. The S-Ray gifting subs, and then Anonymous. Dude, your name is actually Anonymous. That's cool. That's freaking dope. How'd you get that name? That's a sick name, dude. So we wait now. We still wait. The 15-minute opening range has formed, but we're still chopping in it, right? We're in betwixt the range. Yeah, watch my eyes, for real. Literally watch my eyes. Why'd you cover where you covered? Watching order flow, it was topping out at that area. It was doing a blow off top, and it aligned with 6,300 in the S&Ps. I want to catch that blow off activity of 6,300 in the S&Ps. We have stops that are placed above that because there's still people that are short that. I want to catch that liquidity. I'm out into that because listen, if I get a pause in liquidity and I have to shed a lot of contracts, I can't do that because there's no buyers at that moment. One of the parts here, you want a hot tip right here? Not this is going to affect many of you because you're prop traders, but if you need to get out of a position, you want to get that into driving liquidity. So if you're short and that driving liquidity is dropping, you can be a buyer, providing that liquidity on a huge push down. Or if you're long, like would that pop happen, I'm selling down into that at the market as they're pushing it up. That's going to give me good fills. I'm not going to do it in big clips. I'm going to do it in like 5 lot or 2 lot clips. Make sense? Really enjoyed when you were walking through the explanation. I took that trade at the pullback and pullback line long, got an account back to break even. Very nice. Yeah, micro pullbacks are very important. Micro pullbacks are everything. If I'm in a long and I can get more contracts on, the worst thing I can do is be a buyer into gapping liquidity. The moment that I see pullbacks, that's where I'm a buyer. And if you have hotkeys, you can do this with limit orders. You can do passive limit orders, active limit orders. You can do a limit order that is 2 ticks above bid. All right, 2 ticks above bid. What is that? That's now an active limit order. Active limit order. Right? I'm hoping that all the free game I'm dropping is helpful for some of you. I use my mouse to trade. It's worked out very well for me. You know, like it's worked out quite well for me. I don't know what to tell you. It's worked out really, really well for me, and I don't need to switch anything. I talked to my buddy who created the Ninja Trader hotkeys. He says it's probably impossible to do on TradingView, but I don't mind. Like, we're doing great. We're doing great. I used hotkeys all the time when I traded equities. All the time. I did it when I traded options too, and that's where you can see where market makers are really evil. In options, illiquid options can be like, bro, you can be trading a Tesla strike. Tesla's very liquid in the options chain. I haven't played it in a while. Like day trading options, zero DTs are the best. There's usually a lot of liquidity. Like today, it's probably very liquid, but there's certain times where you can have a lot of contracts, right? Options are contracts the same way futures are contracts. You can have a lot of contracts in options and still have difficulty rolling out of that position. It could still be very difficult. Extremely, extremely difficult. Bang, bang, boom. So we have done the open drive since the news print. If you were long off the news, you could have got long off this pullback. We had that zone down there. You could have been long into the reclaim zone. This made a higher low. I wanted to stay out of it. I had my very specific reasons. Now, just imagine if I saw this as a topping area and I got caught short. Let's play devil's advocate. Oh my God, that's got to be a Trump tweet. What in God's name? Or somebody just got clapped at a fund. So that's one of two things. Somebody either got liquidated at a fund, right? Which you can do. Like there could be like somebody who has a smaller fund of like, you know, $500 million, $200 million, something like that. and they could have been net short like at this area, and they could have their funds with like B of A, and B of A could have liquidated them because they're no longer meeting their margin requirement. So that could have been a margin call. Does that make sense? Like somebody could have been short and they literally needed to exit a ton of contracts there, and that could have been a liquidation. That was, oh my God, that was almost 6,000 contracts in the S&P. Holy smokes, dude. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Does everybody understand that? Okay. When there's no news on something like that, it's simply because somebody got margin called, somebody's liquidating, or literally a fund is like they told their desk trader, they're like, bro, set the algorithm that if your position goes underwater by $200 million, you got to lick it. And when I mean by lick it, it's liquidated. It definitely could have been somebody literally shorting the jobs number like this right here. Going back to exactly what I was saying. Now look, and this is very important. Imagine if I was net short from here and I'm looking for a monster trade. Okay. Monster trade meaning this. We got this wick. Like, let's imagine like, let me do this. Okay. We're over here. This is all we see right here. Right. We take this, we get this. We're net short every single tick here, and we build a huge position. Now, what are we looking for? Okay, we look back to the downside here. We're looking to trade back into yesterday's profile, right? Ideally, we'd want to trade below that profile into where we had these low tests. So something down here. 590 is what that is. So 590 on the NASDAQ there. If we're short 935 to 590, let's say we have 500 lots on. What did I say? 935 to 590, 345 points. We have 500 contracts on. That's a $3.4 million trade. So we have hungry eyes for it. That's the fun. That's what we're doing. Now, imagine I'm wrong, which I would have been if I'm holding that net short and I have those hungry eyes. On this move right here, you can do two things, depending on the type of trader you are. And I'm talking like big funds, right? If we're here, you can either say, okay, we're breaking out of our entry. We're going to cover this. That adds to this move. That's why I'm net long in a move like this, by the way. And I'm sorry I'm jumping around, but like that's what I'm anticipating is that there's a lot of shorts here that looked like they were comfortable. Shorting again here, we have fuel to the top side on that breakout. If I get faked out there, I don't lose that much. Maybe $7,000 is what I lose on a pullback, right? And then I can rest and I can wait for a retest of this line and go short. Now back to what we're saying here. If that fund is net short here and we took the same trade they did, I'm going to miss by covering because this is gapping up so much. The only way I can get out of a short is buying long. And then I finally get long. Where am I at? 959, we'll call it 960. And then the topping extension is 985. I only get 25 points of alpha. And if I'm already underwater by $10,000, like that's going to give me a rough start to my day. That's why I don't want to have any net open position off the open for this type of specific setup. Does that all make sense? $23,000 the NQ. Let's go. Cool. Way too much information? Really? All right, well, I'll stop it then. Really, TMI? Really? Really? For me, I have my strat, so I'm good. All right. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we just go to Kick. I don't know. I'm gonna shut down YouTube. I'm gonna go to Kick. I don't know. It's like stuff like that just makes me even question like why I even do this, you know? Like what's the point? I get in a flow state and then it's just like, yeah, what's the point? I don't know. What's the point? What was really the point? Oh, I felt like we were like all this today. That's where it goes. Song is kind of gutted. All right, news in 1 minute here. I'm not going to short. No. I'm probably done trading on my Percy, to be honest. I might trade on props, but I'm satisfied with my Percy. I would hate to go from 20,000 to 18,000 to 16,000, 14, 15. You know, if I gave any back, I'd feel like a moron. 20,000 is 20,000, dude. I don't want to like, dude. Imagine you make $20,000 in under 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden you give back like half of it, or even like 5K. Like I'd be like, what's wrong with me? $20,000 wasn't good enough, bro. Like, come on. I got a great trade off the open. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I didn't want to take any follow-up trades. Like, I feel that's good. Okay, so ISM coming out here. ISM is important. Oh my God. Yo, somebody got clapped. I have nothing on. Like, I have nothing on. I'm not in anything right now. I'm completely flat. The market is cooking right now. Uh, 6320 still that level that we have up in the S&Ps here. 6320, 6325. Nvidia is at 159, trading 159. We're gonna have some gamma squeezing if we get above, like, oh my God, if this NVIDIA has an opportunity to go ballistic today, by the way. Let me see something here. Go to, I was risking about half of that, about 10K. No, you're fine, dude. I get it. I remember you from Twitter. You're very opinionated. I get it. You're fine, dude. Whatever. It's all good. As SPY pushes through 625, it could get nutty. Yeah, we also, I mean, 6320 is that there's a lot of liquidity up there. Again, here's the deal. It's Friday today, right? I'm not going to trade tomorrow. If I was, let's just say I was a buyer here and then we had to pull back to the 4-hour open. I gotta bring my chart up. Let's just say I was a buyer here, right? I was a buyer here. We pulled all the way back to 4-hour open and then I'm a buyer there. I don't want to deal with the stress of like taking a trade like this right now. I'm sorry, but I don't. Like, what do people do when they work stressful jobs? They take vacation, right? I made 20K. I can take the rest of the day off. I feel that I've earned that. So for me to like chase more points doesn't feel right to me. And that's how I've built this account up to almost $1 million in profit. Does that make sense? Right? Like, I don't need to stress myself out over that because I've built this account by hitting brick by brick hits. 20K is 20K is 20K. Like, I don't need to, even if I, like, look, here's how I can always ask myself, and these are gonna sound like big numbers. This is not a flex. This is just being real. The account is almost at $1 million profit. So if I went from $20,000 to $40,000, is that gonna change my weekend at all? And then I always ask myself this, am I willing to risk on this price action $20,000 of profit, $20,000 of progress in any way, shape, or form? And would I be okay going into my weekend feeling that stupid nagging feeling of, bro, you were up 20K, you gave it back because you couldn't sit still? Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. That account is a problem. It's real money. No, I don't, this is real money, dude. That's a real money account. Real money. We withdrew 710,000. Oh yeah, 710. I keep on this. So we're at 944. I don't want to think about it, dude. Every single time I start thinking about it, then it gets like, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. Hit and run, dude. I'm dead serious. Like, that's a great way. Look at how many points I missed too. Look at how many points I missed. Like, I missed so many points. If I'm long here for the, like, just throwing numbers out. Long here, back here, pull back, 100 contracts. What are we up right now? 935. We're up 100 points. It's $200,000. So I could have been up 220K right now, but I'm not willing to risk that, you know? And I'm not thinking like, okay, this thing is just going to infinitely grind, you know? You missed so many points, dude. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You're always going to miss points. What would you feel like, by the way, what would we feel like? Where's my drawing tool? What would we feel like if I was like a buyer here and then we just had a tremendous breakdown? We get a Trump tweet or something, and then I give back all of my profits and then more, and then I try to flip it, let's just say, and then I'm chasing my own tail. We bottom out like right here, and I'm like net short. It bounces. I go net long for something. Like now I'm chasing my, like I don't trade like this, but I'm just saying, let's just say, and then it bounces here, and I'm net long, and then it comes back down, and then we bounce in this zone, and then it breaks lower, and then about like, dude, there's so many things that can happen, right? Obviously, in hindsight, beautiful trade to the long side, obviously, but I'm just trying to be real with you. How much did I start? I started this account with $100,000. We've taken out the 100. We took out 710K. So technically the account is a balance over $1 million, but not profit yet. But I don't recommend anybody trades their own personal brokerage account unless they have 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna head over into Kick. Ripspot, if you would, drop the link. I'm gonna get on some good tunes and over in Kick. Ripspot, please drop the link. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. I'll be back on YouTube on Monday. Discord folks, I'm gonna stick with you, of course, and Kick folks, I'm gonna stick with you. So head on over to Kick. I'll see you folks there. Thanks for tuning in. We're ending our day with $20,000, 305. This is our AMP Live account. And you see how when I hover over it, it changes? This is our real account. This is a real account. Can't do this with fake money. Can't do this with a paper account. This is a real account. Okay? If your guru can't show you that, I'm not a guru, but I'm just saying the person you watch, they can't show you that, and they're lying to you, okay? All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you back here on Monday. Be safe. Have a good 4th of July weekend. If you're going to drink and party, don't party too hard. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber, call a Lyft. I'll see you folks on Kick. That's where I'm going to continue streaming. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th.